Yeah, so these radio towers, you can actually turn them on to get some radio signals, and they basically just leave you to like drops. I haven't really been bothering to do them, but they're pretty interesting because like you follow them till you find the location, and then you find good loot. Like they usually give you like one or two. Like this one gives us two of them. Yankee. Clearly there's a ghoul in that one. See? Although they don't account for the fact that if you kill them, now it's gone. Oh, it's just nice little touches just to find some, you know, unmarked, sometimes marked, but mostly unmarked things that you might have never really bothered to try to look at. Oh. Wink, wonk, wonk. Generally, it's a bunch of like people who try to escape the bombs by hiding underground. Oh no! Not gonna happen, Clover.
You like that? Watch out! Careful with that. Careful with that.
Ah, she's fine. Honestly, I guess at this point, glowing ones are not as bad as Reavers. Just kind of, you know, we haven't experienced it the entire game. Seeing like two of them with the ally in one room is kind of like, ah, shit. Because the glowing ones could heal regular ghouls with their AoE, like radiation thing that they do, where they raise their hands and explode. That heals their allies. So it could be kind of tricky sometimes. Wait, what? Oh, that's something else. That's like the actual like DLC. I thought that was part of this thing. I was like, the fuck? What's this? Oh, it's an iBot. Well, let's make our way into here. Wait a little bit first, though. Get her bearings. Yep. Pretty sure this is Canterbury Commons. Hey, a corpse. Dead slave. Slave map. Slave map literally tells us to literally go that way, because that's where Temple of Union is. I believe it's that building? Wow, you really died so close.
There you are.
I believe it's that building.
Well, that's the end of that.
Could be wrong. Hey, it's RL3. And Crow. Hey, Crow, you lived.
Looking for that special something?
I'm here to buy.
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Here, I have a fuck ton of these. Oh, I guess I'll pick up some combat armor and start repairing that other one I had. Actually, give you one of the low end ones here. Fair trade, right?
Another satisfying.
Can you repair this? That? Rest I don't want you to repair.
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
I got a shit ton of these grenades and shit. Holy fuck. Picked up so much junk on my travels.
Give me a shout if you need.
Yes, lover. You're always welcome to take whatever you want, lover.
Cat's meowing. 32. Hey.
RL3 stands at attention, sir.
Crow lost his escort though. Kinda sucks.
Now, fool, tremble before the might of the antagonizer.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creation. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Face it, Mechanist. Humans and their toys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Fool! Humanity's creations were the seeds of their undoing. And now, the world will belong to the antagonizer.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
What was that all about? Who were those people?
The, Mechanist and the Ant-Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant-Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant-Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Yeah. Double that and you got yourself a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another.
Okay. Can you ask you more about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist?
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
What can you tell me about the Antagonizer?
One day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the Mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty.
What can you tell me about the Mechanist?
The Mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the antagonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
Know anything that could help stop them?
My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
I heard enough.
I most heartily agree.
Can I get directions around town?
All right, you're the boss.
We could get food.
You'll want to talk with Joe Porter over in Dot's Diner. I don't know who Dot was, but I'm sure Porter's food does her memory proud.
Where did a caravan set up?
When they're in town, you can find the caravan trader out front of the town. They say it's a good way to catch a visitor's eye.
That's all I need to know.
Enjoy!
Can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
Why did the traders come here?
Because I asked them to, I suspect. I grew up in these trade caravans, known most of them my whole life. I founded this place with my sister Daisy back in the day. Perfect stop along the caravan circuit.
How organized are the traders?
They're just small caravans that make rounds through the wastes, hawking their wares from Paradise Falls to Rivet City. They won't trade with anyone who's hit their friends, but that's about as organized as they get.
Have you thought about organizing the traders into a unified group?
I had thought about it, but some of these wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
Under my organization, they'd see better profits and more bargaining power.
My, when it comes to sales, I can see even I've got a few things I could learn from you. Well, in that case, I can act as your representative to the caravans. They'll listen to me, and I'll listen to you. Just let me know what you suggest in the way of specialties, and I'll let them know to focus on that area.
Let's talk about weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
Should expand his inventory.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely.
Take my advice. Could be done with only 100.
Well, your financial advice has never steered us wrong before. Done.
He should expand his inventory even
If
further.
Harith were a less reputable man, I'm sure he could use his armory to collect even more weapons. But he's a merchant, not a raider, so it's legitimate means only. Like a legitimate investment of 500 caps.
With my guidance, it could be done with 250.
I suspect you're right. Done.
He should expand his
That
inventory
simply isn't
even
feasible,
further.
I'm afraid. Harith's gear already rivals some mercenary armies. Anything further would be asking for trouble.
Enough of that.
Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Armor.
Our man Crow handles most armor and clothing out on the trail. He grew up a tribal, but he traded in his loincloth for much snappier apparel long ago.
Should expand his inventory.
It takes a fair amount of... Improving Crow's wardrobe would require...
100. Again.
Crow's armor is already rather extensive, but I'm sure it could be even more impressive for a one-time investment of...
250. Even more.
At this point, the merchandise of our man Crow is the best in the wasteland. I fear it's beyond improvement with further investments.
Unfortunate.
All right, you're the boss.
Talk trade.
Sure thing.
Food and chems.
Ah, then you'll be wanting Doc Hoff, or the Good Doctor, as
The
he
good
prefers.
doctor.
He prescribes everything from a good meal to stim packs to things that'll make your brain get up and dance.
He should
The
expand.
Good Doctor's lab equipment isn't cheap. It'll cost about 200 caps for him to offer higher.
100.
Well, your financial advice is...
He should expand it again.
At this point, it would be hard to improve Doc's medicine cabinet without a significant investment. Say 500 caps should suffice for him to offer a whole cornucopia of pharmacopoeia.
250.
I-
Even more
As
expansion.
much as it hurts me to say it, there's really only so much that money can buy. The good doctor's supply cannot be improved at this point.
I've literally been saving off all my cats to do this. Enough about
Sure
that.
thing.
What about random goods?
That'd be Crazy Wolfgang. He does repairs and general supplies, but he prefers to call himself
they're all
a
alive.
junk dealer.
He'll
As
let
he
you know
says,
if one of them dies.
Overjoyed to assist those who have a deep need for his junk. He's just like that. Says it catches people's attention.
Can he offer
With
a
an
wider
investment
variety?
of about 200 caps, I'm sure he could improve the quality of his materials, or at least offer more of them.
100.
Well, your financial advice has never...
You should get even more junk.
At this point, it would require another pack Brahmin to carry his wares. But for 500 caps, I think he could offer more.
250.
I suspect...
Even more
At
junk.
the moment, Wolfgang's practically carrying an entire junkyard with him.
Exactly. Do
Anything more, and he'll have trouble with the traveling part of being a traveling salesman.
it. All right.
All right.
Trade.
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
You repair?
We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out.
Oh God, you're garbage. All right, I have to go. Nice. So Crow should have better equipment. And I think they also give you, like a reward for upgrading their caravan to the fullest.
And here you are. The spirits have blessed me with many gifts, but you have given the more marketable gift of monetary investment.
I want your
Please
hat.
accept this offering. A mask and helmet made from the hide of the wisest spirits of the wind. May it benefit you as fully as it has myself.
Crow's eyebot helmet. Can I buy?
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Yeah, I think I have to wait a couple days for him to actually get better shit, but he does a better repair skill now. Oh, I could
Have a
sell you
look.
my junk.
See if anything calls out to you.
Well, will you accept all 32 of my grenades? And all 17 of these landmines? As well as these pulse variants? And I want to give you this. This big book of science. And what else can I toss your way? 6 of these rataways. And like 4 of these thingies. Red X. I have way too much Red X here. Take that. I'll take back pulse grenade.
Thanks.
No, thank you. You fully treated my gear. Not as good as me, but the fact that you were treated them makes it
Yes?
all the more better.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Don't mean to interrupt, I just meant to say hi.
Fine. Hi. Whatever. I'm Machete, and I've got better things to do than talk with you. Scram.
Know anything about the antagonizer or the mechanist?
I know Dom doesn't want me just killing them. He and the Mechanist used to be friends or something. All I know is, next time they come to town, I bet I could solve the whole problem with one bullet for each of them.
Can you get directions?
Busy.
Okay. Can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Roe may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Nice to know. Looks pretty dark that way. Alright, let's go discover these 2 locations. The, 2 things. Okay. I won't do this right away, because I do want to go, continue my bobblehead hunt. I just figured I'd stop by and deposit my cash to upgrade all the merchants. Because, you know, I've been meaning to come here to do that, but I haven't. Like, have you seen all my caps? I have like almost 10 grand. Actually, not almost. I have 10 grand. In terms of caps, at least. 10 large ones. But yeah. I think there's a bobblehead north of here at the Dave place. This one. Oh, Temple and Union's over there, not over there. Well, I was wrong about that then. Oopsie daisy. The Antagonizer's Lair. Yeah, Superhuman Gambit, it's kind of funny. Let's go discover the Temple of Union, and then I'll end the episode. Unless something happens that causes me to end it sooner. Oh, look at that. Lovely. I mean, this game is like 12 years old now. So, I understand it fully. Only one bullet hit you. Calm down. What the hell's that? I could hear it. Oh, the mole rat one. That looks familiar for some reason. Let's go to this Temple of Union location. Ah, man, this wasteland. So beautiful. Yet so dirty. This is another one of these places that like you can't fast travel to. Oh wait, I shouldn't be walking here with like a legitimate slave on my hip. I'm just gonna discover the location and then head directly north. Then I'll end the episode because I'm not sure how Clover's gonna affect my standing with this place. So figure I'll grab an extra location and then end the episode because I don't want to accidentally. I don't know if it'll actually affect things, but I legitimately have a slave with me. I don't want them to be like, let's liberate that slave, and then Clover being like, pow pow. Then I lose karma because they all die. Which, losing karma is not the negative thing, it's the fact that losing karma willy-nilly does. Oh yeah, that... Yeah, okay, I know what that is. I don't think it has anything important, like weapons and stuff, but one of the places that's close to, yeah, Old Only is over there. This is, Dot's Diner. This place is interesting. You'll see why. I'll finish this. Ow. One of the Keller family transcripts right there. Oh no! Raiders! God, I almost died there. This is an ambush. It didn't. I don't think I triggered it properly, but when you walk in the diner, the raiders spawn to give you the old ass kicking. Yeah. So I'm probably off screen gonna head back to my house in Megaton. Offload all my stuff like I normally do in these off sessions, unless I'm doing something important, because I'm not on a quest right now. Then I'm gonna start making my way to get the luck-based bobblehead, because it's related in relation to a quest that we're on. I'm also gonna offload all this laser stuff, and if I manage to complete that portion of the quest, well, not the quest, but like, complete it, then I'll start the episode at Fort Independence. If not, then I'll probably start it at Fort Independence anyways, because that's where I'm going to be doing. But anyways, we're going to end the episode right here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you stick around for next episode of Corner Session Thingy, and I shall see you then. Bye-bye!